Right, so I'm back with some can reviews for Amity Brew Co, which I no longer run anymore, but I've got excess beer, so I thought, let's get some reviews done, let's finish drinking this stock, and yeah, let's just have some fun with it. So if you can hear the rain, apologies, it's September somehow already, and it's getting dark, it's not very nice, is it, on a night time. Two beers from Amity, so Amity are based in Farsley, near Pudsey in Leeds, right on the border between Bradford and Leeds. These, for some reason, are wet through. I've just got them straight out of the fridge. They've been there, 3-4 months in that fridge. Festoon, which is a Hell's Lager, 4.6%, and Amity and a Concord, New Zealand Pilsner, at 4.2%. So I expect these to be very similar recipes, with some slight tweaks in between this, which is one of their core beers, and this, which was at the time one of their limited runs. So I think first I'm going to do the limited run, because that's the thing that gets me more excited rather than basic core beers. And yeah, 4.2%. It's got a nice little lightning bolt on. And on the side of it says, good beer, community, friendships. So I don't know if anyone's ever been there, it's a really nice tap room. Vegan, contains allergies, serve and store cold, lager yeast fermented, standard strength somewhere between 4 and 5.9%. It's rated at 4.2%. It says on the back, Bowie's in space. So we're assuming that is David Bowie in space. This ham, that's quite nice. I don't know if you can hear that, apologies for that rain. This harmonious symphony of flavour that celebrates our favourite New Zealand duo, the flight of the Concords. This exceptional clean and drinking lager captures the essence of New Zealand's brewing traditions, featuring the distinctive Motueka hop. For an unforgettable taste experience, crack one open, it's business time. And it says at the top, Amity Brew Co stands for community friendships and good beers, founded by good friends over mutual love of classic beers and new styles. Our modern brew pub is based in a historic mill in Farsley at Leeds, and it's a cosy, welcoming place to enjoy a beer or two. And actually their mills are also home to a BBC, I think, One programme. And I can't remember the name. It's something like the Sewing Bee or the Great British Sewing Competition, or it's something to do with making different outfits, because there's lots of mills around here that were used for wool and outfit making of all different sorts. But we'll get into this. So got my Amity Brew Club glass. Do have the beer mat here. They're on there, just there, Amity. And we'll open it and see what it's like. It's yeah, let's just get it open. Oh. So that was quite carbonated. It's dripping on my foot. So very carbonated. Me pouring it like that probably doesn't help. I'll just go wash my hands. So I'll put that up there. The 440ml cans, all the cans that I used to do were 440ml, apart from one out of the 9, which were a 330ml can or bottle. You've got a fairly carbonated lager here, with one, maybe 1.5 finger whitehead. My fingers are filled with cement and SBR at the moment because I've been in the garden this week. It's very light in colour, straw coloured, yellowy golden beer. Everything is getting condensed. It must be really warm in here. This is a fresh glass, it's been cleaned. Bubbles should not be clinging to the side, they're clinging to the bottom for some reason, but it is still fairly carbonated. I will pour the rest of that in. And then I'll keep that up there so hopefully that's in shot and you can see that artwork. Smells like the brewery as well. I don't know if you've been in many breweries, and I'm not sure who's watching, so maybe no one. You get that smell. It reminds me of North Brewing over in Springwell Mills. If you walk straight through the brewery, there's normally loads of wet floors after they've washed down on a night, and the smell in there of the yeast and hops and everything else that they've gone into making the different beers that day. It's that. Okay, so that's unusual. I don't think I was expecting that. I think that is the Motu. There's some big words here. Motueka hop, which I've had in a couple of different beers. I think it's that pulling through. I think before though I've had it in pale ales and things that are a bit smoother, whereas this one is carbonated. There's a fizz on the tongue, but it's still got that bite. It's hard to describe that flavour. I guess that's a bit of a you either like it or you don't like it flavour. As in, I'd probably like this because it's bitter. You might not like it because you like something a little bit sweeter or thinner or... Yeah, it's difficult. I'm not sure. All my beer seems to have these bits in. You can see lots of... it's very hard to see. My camera's probably not going to pick this up. Lots of white bits floating inside this, which is probably yeast or something, or sediment of some sort. It's absolutely fine. There's a lot of it in unfiltered beers anyway. I'm not sure if this is unfiltered or not. But yeah, some people are not a fan of bits floating in the drinks. Really hard to describe that flavour though. Almost like a smoky undertone. But yeah, I rate it. It's pretty good. I'm not much of a Pilsner fan. I'd rather have a hazy pale. 7 out of 10. Cheers. If you want to see this comparison with the Festoon Lager, which is the next one I'm going to do in 2 minutes time, stick a like on this video and you'll get a notification when that one goes live. Or subscribe to the channel, even better. Cheers.